In this video, I will show you how to make a soil mix for your terrariums at home, without spending a penny. Terrariums are a great way to bring nature into your home and create a mini ecosystem. In this video, I'll show you how to create the perfect soil mix using materials you can find around your house or backyard or alternatives to buy. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced terrarium enthusiast, by the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to make a healthy and thriving environment for your terrarium plants. So let's get started and learn how to make the best soil mix for your terrariums. To achieve a nutrient-rich soil mix that is ideal for closed terrariums, I always use these 5 materials. Regular potting mix. There are a few different options available when it comes to selecting a soil mix for your terrarium soil. You can either choose to purchase a regular potting mix from a nursery or use soil from your backyard or garden. However, it's important to note that if you decide to use backyard soil, it's crucial to sterilize it beforehand to prevent the introduction of unwanted pests or diseases. Sand. I always use sand to improve the aeration and drainage of the soil mix. Adding sand can be a simple solution. You can buy horticultural sand, or you can use sand from a near river or beach for free. Orchid barks or tree barks. Adding orchid bark mix to a terrarium soil improves drainage, increases aeration, and adds organic matter, which can be beneficial for plant growth. As an alternative, you can use tree barks found in nature. I will show you how to add them later in this video. Charcoal. Adding an activated charcoal to a terrarium can help create a healthier and more stable environment for plants to grow in, because it absorbs toxins, prevents odors, improves drainage, and so on. Dried moss. I always add dried moss in my mix for terrariums. It gives moisture and many nutrients to the soil, and it's free for use. If you can't find moss in your place, then you can purchase sphagnum moss or peat moss. Next, I'll combine and mix all of the ingredients mentioned previously to prepare the soil. Keep in mind the following ratio while adding the materials. Use same cup for each ingredient. To begin, add 5 cups of regular potting mix. Since this will be the foundation of the mixture, we will use the most of it. After you've added the soil, add 2 cups of orchid or tree barks. If you use tree barks, simply break them into smaller pieces. One of the most important materials for the terrarium is adding charcoal. Put 1 cup of activated charcoal purchased from a nursery, or you can add natural charcoal. If the parts of the charcoal are big, you can easily smash them. Despite adding the charcoal in the soil mixture, I always put charcoal as a second layer when building a terrarium base. To ensure proper drainage in your terrarium and prevent water from accumulating, add 1 cup of sand. The sand's coarse texture also helps to distribute moisture evenly throughout the soil, which is particularly important in closed terrariums where moisture can easily become trapped. By adding 1 cup of sand to the soil mixture, you can create an optimal environment for your terrarium plants to thrive. The final component to add to your terrarium soil mixture is dried moss. However, before adding it to the mixture, it's important to tear it into small pieces to ensure it can be evenly distributed throughout the soil. Dried moss is an essential component of the soil mixture for enclosed terrariums as it provides a range of benefits for your plants. Firstly, it is an excellent source of nutrients and enriched minerals that your plants need to thrive. Additionally, dried moss helps to keep moisture levels stable in your terrarium, which is particularly important in enclosed terrariums where moisture can easily become trapped. By adding dried moss to your soil mixture, you're creating a healthy and nourishing environment for your terrarium plants. If you're unable to find dried moss in your local area, sphagnum moss or peat moss can be used as an alternative. Sphagnum moss is a great option for its moisture retention properties, and peat moss can also help to retain moisture in your terrarium. It's worth noting that peat moss is a non-renewable resource, but both alternatives can provide a nutrient-rich environment for your terrarium plants. Once all 5 key ingredients have been added to the soil mixture, the next step is to ensure that they are thoroughly mixed together. This process is crucial as it ensures that the soil has an even distribution of nutrients and other essential components that are necessary for healthy plant growth. As you mix the soil, it's important to pay attention to the texture and consistency. Once you've achieved the perfect texture, your soil mixture is now ready to be used for planting in a terrarium. In summary, mixing the soil well is a crucial step in preparing it for planting in a terrarium. With the right soil mixture, you can look forward to a healthy and vibrant terrarium that will bring joy and beauty to any space. If you like my content, please support my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and it's completely free for you. Thanks for watching.